Tonight on CTV News at 5, a tow truck driver is dead. Police searching for the suspect after a hit-and-run collision on the 401 this morning. Plus, looking for new ownership, the Guelph Royals baseball team is up for sale ahead of the 2026 season. And Camille Ross is here to talk gift-giving this holiday season for him, her, and the kids. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. First at 5, a tow truck driver was killed this morning in a hit-and-run collision on Highway 401. Police shut down the highway to investigate and are asking the public for help locating the vehicle that hit the operator. CTV's Colton Weens reports.
Ontario Provincial Police are investigating after a tow truck driver was struck and killed here on the Highway 401 westbound lanes near Ayr. Police say the victim was helping a stranded motorist near Oxford Road 3 in Drumbo when they were struck by a passing vehicle around 7:18 this morning. The tow truck operator was pronounced dead at the scene, and the vehicle that hit them did not remain at the scene. The westbound lanes of the highway were closed between Cedar Creek Road and Oxford Road 29, bringing traffic to a crawl. The highway was reopened around 1 in the afternoon. In Ontario, it is the law that motorists must slow down and move over if it's safe to do so when passing a tow truck with flashing amber lights.
Please give them ample space so that they can assist whoever they're assisting. Unfortunately, this is a devastating reality of why the slow down and move over law exists. The slow down and move over law is not one or the other, it's both. If you're traveling in this area between Cedar Creek Road and Oxford Road 29, either east or westbound this morning between 7 and 7:30, and you saw something that may have caught your eye, you saw a damaged vehicle, you saw the collision or shortly what occurred afterwards or even before, we urge you to contact the Oxford OPP.
Police are asking anyone with information or dash cam footage of the incident to contact them. Colton Weens, CTV News, Blandford Blenheim.
And just moments ago, the OPP releasing more information about the collision. They say the man killed was a 42-year-old from Kitchener. They also released these images of a vehicle of interest in this case. Again, police are asking anyone with dash cam footage of the area to contact them. Pilots at Air Transat have voted to go on strike if a deal can't be reached with the airline. The Airline Pilots Association said today that pilots voted 99% in favor of a strike. Contract talks began back in January. A 21-day cooling off period ends on December 10th. At that point, the airline is 700 pilots can walk off the job or management can impose a lockout. Air Transat has struggled amid stiff competition for vacation destinations and a large debt burden. It's also dealing with engine recalls that have grounded 4 of its 43 planes. Prime Minister Carney facing questions today about the sale of Canadian-made armored vehicles to the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency. The agency, more commonly known as ICE, is buying 20 armored vehicles from a private Canadian defense manufacturer, Rochelle Canada, which is based in Brampton. The rush order for 20 of the vehicles is reportedly worth $10 million. Customs and Immigration is facing allegations of human rights abuses as it enforces the Trump administration's campaign to expel large numbers of immigrants, which it says are in the country illegally. All right, well, it's time for our first check on weather, and Leanne is back in studio with us tonight. Nice to see you, Leanne.
Nice to see you, too. Nice to be inside.
Yes, it was a little chilly out there today. That was going to be my next point. It must be a little bit warmer in here than out there.
Yes, I stepped out, honestly, just for like 20 minutes this afternoon. I know you did as well. Yes. You had to be bundled up because it was...
The wind really caught you in the face.
Felt freezing.
Yes,
and it really wasn't that cold.
No.
I mean, we were about -2 for most of the day, and that was actually our daytime high. But the wind chill just made it feel that much colder. Let's take a look at our current conditions out there right now. We're sitting at -3 here locally in Waterloo region. It's -3 through London into Chatham-Kent as well, -4 in the Windsor area, -1 in Goderich and along the shores of Lake Huron. Now, we didn't notice too much activity out there locally today, mostly gray, cloudy conditions, but we are set to see some flurries move in, and some areas north of Waterloo region already sitting under a snow squall watch. So we'll break that all down a little bit later on, coming up in the full forecast. For now, live look outside from Waterloo Park, where the lights are on. It's feeling festive, and if anyone's taking a walk through there at this time of year, it is absolutely gorgeous. One of
beautiful.
my favorite winter activities to do.
Fantastic, and can't wait to find out when we'll get some warmer temperatures a little later on in the show, Leanne. As we head into our first break, here's what you need to know. Looking for something to do tonight? Head over to TWB Cooperative Brewing for Euchre Night. The event runs from 7 to 9:30 p.m. You can get tickets online or ahead of time at the door. Bye for now. Well, we're knee-deep in holiday season, and of course, part of holiday season is gift giving, and that can be a bit stressful for a lot of people. So here to help us with the do's and don'ts and what's in and what's not is lifestyle expert Camille Ross. Camille, thank you for being back here today.
Thank you for having me, Ashley. I'm always so excited to be here. All of these beautiful items here today are from Conestoga Mall.
Love it. So nice and local here in Waterloo region.
That's right.
Easy to get to. So we're going to talk gifts for him, her, and the kids.
That's right. Starting with her, over here, as you know, denim actually is having a moment right now.
Yes.
So many different styles. Levi's is the destination for that. But in particular, this is the 501 curve that is trending right now. Women love the way that it cinches the waist, hugs the hips. Pair that with a chunky sweater, a cap, and a belt, and you're good to go,
You're
right?
talking my language there. That sounds wonderful. And it's beautiful fabric, too, to touch, which is great.
Chunky sweater will be timeless.
Fantastic. And a lot of times this time of year, your skin changes. It can be hard to adapt to the harsher climate, as well as the harsh indoors with your furnace going on stop. So you've got some great skincare products to tell us about.
That's right. Kyoki And is a new store at Conestoga. They specialize in Asian skincare. So I went in there and I asked the girls, can you talk to me about the products that women say are effective, that they come back over and over for, and that sell out? And these are the 3 products that they suggested. So over here, you have a 10% niacinamide serum that helps with dark spots and brightening. Over here, you must have heard of the Tear foundation.
Yes.
Super lightweight, full coverage. And finally, face masks. But this is a special face mask that you wear the entire night.
Oh, wow.
So it's a collagen face mask. Wear it overnight and your skin will just soak up all of those wonderful ingredients.
That
and you'll
sounds
wake
fantastic.
up with like a glow.
Who doesn't want to wake up with a holiday glow, right?
I'll take anything I can get.
Absolutely. Now, the kids, obviously, holidays are very much for the kids. What a great idea to go to somewhere like Indigo to get something a little educational, but also a bit fun.
Exactly, and that's what I was going to say. Over the holidays, kids are home for 2 weeks. We need to keep them off screens. This is an advent calendar with 24 puzzles. Each puzzle has 24 pieces per day. So fun. A lot of the STEM activities are popular. This is a 3D human anatomy model.
Oh, wow.
They can take tweezers and pull the different organs out and learn about science. And you were loving the books,
I love
right?
a book. I love a good read.
This book is one of Heather's picks, very popular right now, and a lot of their classic books like Curious George now come with a matching plushie.
Oh, that's great.
So it just builds that bond where kids will fall in love with the book and their plushie simultaneously.
Fantastic. And talking about plushies.
Exactly.
Brings us to our next one over here.
Yes. So Build-A-Bear, this is not just a toy, it's an experience, right? So the kids go in, there's a plethora of different plushies that they can choose from. They get to see the plushies being filled. As I was showing you earlier,
oh, cute.
There's these little hearts that they can put into their plushie.
Oh, beautiful.
Over here we have Glisten. She is a collectible this year, celebrating 10 years. She comes with a lovely cape. She lights up when you speak to her. A matching bag as well.
Oh, wow.
And Timeless Teddy, which I thought was a favorite. Just every single Christmas, the kids can bring it out, remember it, and it's just a nice sort of family memory, right?
Absolutely. And you can't go wrong with a teddy bear. Oh, classic.
They can never have enough of them.
Exactly. Now, for him, we can't forget him in your lives. You know, we were talking a little earlier about time management, both for ourselves and our partners, and certainly a watch is a good way to keep on track, isn't it?
It sure is. Yes. Swatch is a brand that's known for quality and lightweight products. Look at this stunning watch over here. This is a watch that you could wear all day for any occasion, and it's made of a material that's actually 300 times more durable than plastic.
Oh, wow.
So really high quality. I would say that if you want to spoil him, this would be the store to go to.
That's beautiful options.
Yes, and speaking of spoiling,
yes,
Lululemon, a brand that speaks for itself, because if you own anything from that store, these products will last you 10, 20 years if you treat them well. So these cargo pants are for work and for play, breathable, lightweight, pair it with a quarter zip sweater. This, I just like that they're sweats, but they actually look quite elevated.
Yes, they're very soft too.
They sure are.
Well, these are fantastic gift options.
Yes, and don't forget, if you visit Conestoga Mall, stop off for lunch at Chipotle. They have a new Chipotle there.
Okay.
And also visit Santa. They have a stunning display in the center court.
Fantastic. Camille, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Ashley.
And here's what you need to know. It's Zillennial Trivia Night at AOK Craft Beer and Arcade in Kitchener. Test your late 90s and early 2000s knowledge. The fun starts at 8 p.m. and it's first come, first seated. So it's really cold out there, Leanne, at the moment, and I think a lot of folks like the cold as long as it's accompanied with a bit of snow so they can get out on the slopes and maybe go for a ski or toboggan. What do you say? Is it going to be a bit snowy this weekend? Or are we looking for some more winter weather?
Well, we certainly are looking towards it, Ashley. I don't know that we saw much of it, especially here locally today, but we did see that cold air move in, and that was the case through the evening hours into early this morning as well. Temperatures right now, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that cold. -3 is what we're sitting at, but it feels much cooler. This live look coming to us from Waterloo Park and the wonders of winter. It's so beautiful to just take a winter walk through the park, bring the dog, but make sure you bundle up if you're doing so. I always make sure I have at least one pair of gloves on. Sometimes it's even 2 pairs of gloves, and you got to have the toque and the winter boots as well. All right, we'll take a look at our current conditions right now. Here locally, temperatures -3 in Waterloo region, -3 through London into Chatham, Kent, and Sarnia as well. It's -4 in Windsor. So very similar conditions across the board this hour. It really didn't get much warmer here today. -2 was our daytime high. Of course, that is slightly below seasonal for this time of year, but this is what we're talking about when we're talking about that cold air that rushed in. -16 was our overnight low, hitting at about 2 o'clock this morning. Things obviously warmed up through the later morning and mid-afternoon hours, but yeah, we started the day on a very cool note. Usually for this time of year, our low is -6. So if you were up early, you probably noticed that chill in the air. Overnight tonight, -9 will be the low. It'll feel closer to -18 when you factor in that wind chill. We could see some flurries over the course of the evening, anywhere from 2 to 4 centimeters localized, depending on exactly where you're joining us from. Tomorrow, -8 will be the daytime high, so a little bit cooler than it was through the afternoon hours today. Will feel like -18 early in the morning when you factor in the wind chill, but of course things warming up through the day. Now, we're talking about that snowfall that's coming and moving in. Some areas are already under a snow squall watch for that, especially north of Waterloo region. If you're joining us from Mount Forest, anywhere along the north shores of Lake Huron into Barrie and Orillia as well. Some areas could get hit with that lake effect snow, and that will be the case over the next couple of days. As you can see, some pockets are in that deeper purple color. You could be seeing heavier amounts of snow, especially if you're along the north shores of Lake Huron. Here locally in Waterloo region, we will also see some flurries over the course of the next couple of days. Friday is looking pretty good. A little bit of cloud cover, anywhere from about 2 to 4 centimeters over the next 24 hours or so, like we said. Here's a look at what's in store in the long range as well. By the time we get back to the weekend, some chance for some more active weather. -2 the daytime high, -6 will be the overnight low. So get ready for those winter activities there, Ashley.
Looks good. Thank you, Leanne. Okay, let's take a look at what's trending. The Blue Jays have reportedly signed another pitcher. ESPN is reporting that the team has agreed to a 3-year deal worth $30 million with right-handed Cody Ponce. Ponce has not played in the majors since 2021. However, he was named the MVP of Korea's top professional league last season. He struck out 252 batters in 180 innings, setting a single-season record for that league. Well, it took nearly 2 periods of play, but the Kitchener Rangers found the back of the net in the late second period to kick off the 30th annual Teddy Bear Toss at last night's game against the Erie Otters. CTV's Karis Mapp caught all the action at the Odd.
It was raining stuffed animals at the Odd Tuesday evening after the Rangers' first goal of the game for the 30th annual Teddy Bear Toss.
They're extravagant every time. I love them so much, especially seeing all the bears fly all over the place.
Fans brought teddies of all shapes and sizes for the charitable tradition.
Watching all of the teddy bears kind of cascade over the sides, I think it's really neat, and just the community coming together and really giving and sharing.
The more the merrier. You know, we were gonna come with 2. We thought maybe a few extras, just share the love a little more.
It may have taken longer than some had hoped, but the Rangers' second period goal was worth the wait.
Rangers get it back for Pridham, shot, score! And let the sweet cuddly mayhem commence as Jack Pridham has the 2025 Kitchener Rangers Teddy Bear Toss goal. It's plush pandemonium in Kitchener.
We caught up with Pridham after the big moment.
It was awesome. Got the puck down low and put it on net. Great screen by Humps, and it was great to see it go in. It's obviously for a great cause. To see all the fans bring their bears, it's awesome.
That great cause will see the Bears distributed to those needing them most in the community.
They'll go to local charities and organizations and also some local schools throughout the community from Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge. I think it just shows it's not only the organization, but the fans are involved in the community, and it has such a big community outreach just to give back in such a unique way with throwing teddy bears on the ice.
With Tuesday's packed arena, organizers were hoping for similar numbers as last year.
Last year we were around 10,000. We are hoping for the same tonight.
And they got just shy of that, with the final teddy tally coming in at 9,989. Karis Mapp, CTV News, Kitchener.
What a great program indeed. And here's what you need to know as we head into our next break. Hop on board the Christmas Cheerlight Charter at Central Railway. They have trips Thursday through Sunday with a number of departure times. Tickets can be found online.
It's time to build a toy mountain.
Make this holiday season merry for so many kids.
Bring new unwrapped toys to your local Canadian Tire.
All in support of the Salvation Army.
We'll be collecting donations from November 19th to December 24th.
With all donations helping families right here in our community.
Toy Mountain, supported by the Core Group, Goman's Appliances, and the Crack Specialists.
Let's make this the best toy mountain ever.
Visit ctvkitchener.ca for more ways to donate.
In tonight's Digital Dive, our web team has all of the region's upcoming holiday events in one place. From the Old Post Office Digital Light Show in Cambridge to the KW Symphony Holidays Pops, the team has compiled an extensive list of all things festive. To check it out, just scan the QR code in the corner of your screen or go to ctvnewskitchener.ca. Time now to take a look at the final 5 stories we're following today. Carter Hart, one of 5 players acquitted of sexual assault charges in a high-profile Hockey Canada trial, made his return to the NHL last night. Hart made his big save in overtime to keep the game tied. His Vegas Golden Knights would go on to win in a shootout over the Blackhawks. After the game, Hart described what it was like to play for the first time in nearly 2 years after his league-mandated suspension.
Oh, it's just so good to be back. These guys here are awesome. Just grateful for the opportunity here. Huge win tonight. Just feels so good. Like it's hard to put into words.
After Hart signed with the Golden Knights, he said he wanted to show the community his true character. New data from Stats Canada shows more youths in Canada were charged with homicide in 2024 than the previous year, even as the national homicide rates fell. 72 youths were charged with homicide last year, up from 65 in 2023. Among those cases, 13 incidents involved multiple youths being charged. Across Canada, police reported 788 homicides in 2024, 8 fewer than the year before. Other new data indicates Ontario is the epicenter of winter collisions in Canada. Tech and fleet management company Samsara analyzed commercial driving data from 2022 to 2025. It showed Ontario's winter crash rates climbed nearly 150% in the lead up to Christmas. In the GTHA, most crashes in the winter happen on the Burlington Skyway and where highways 401, 403 and 410 meet in Mississauga. If you have ever dreamed of owning a professional sports team for $750,000, you can make that dream come true. The Guelph Royals baseball team is now on the market. The team's previous owner moved out of the province, and the club is looking for someone new to steer the team. Real estate broker David Shuey has been tasked with selling them and says it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
So they're buying legacy. For a business owner, it gives you all sorts of opportunities to brand your business and connect your business to a local organization.
This comes as the Inter-County Baseball League transformed into the Canadian Baseball League and is now fully professional. And finally, for us tonight, you don't have to be a global soccer star to piece together and hoist your own World Cup trophy. FIFA has teamed up with Lego to launch a life-size World Cup soccer trophy made out of more than 2,800 Lego bricks. The toy version is the exact same height, 36.8 centimeters. It will sell for $250 Canadian and will be available in March. The tournament, co-hosted by Canada, US, and Mexico, kicks off in June. Very cool. Might be on next year's Christmas wish list for many. Well, that's our time. Thank you for watching. More news coming up at 6 with Tony Grace. First, here's CTV National News.